Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I saw this today from Stephen Bulldieppe here on Twitter. According to research report from Novum Insights, the SEC action against Ripple is likely to stifle innovation in America and see the US's leadership decline in the digital asset sector. So guys, it has been noted here by Novum Insights, piggybacking on major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, altcoins have joined the crypto bull run in 2020. The price of Litecoin grew, and that of Polkadot almost doubled. However, the third most valuable cryptocurrency, XRP, has seen a sharp drop in the month of December 2020. So this is a couple of months old now. But down here, guys, the SEC action against Ripple is likely to stifle innovation in America. That depends, though, based on what's going on with the lawsuit. Now, we did just get a statement from Garlinghouse yesterday with regards to their personal dismissals. I'm going to get to that in a sec. Let's take a look at the cryptocurrency market right now. This is Bitcoin on the hourly, and you guys can see as of the recording of this video, we are still making our way up here on the short term. So the short-term trend is looking fairly positive, I'd say. If I throw Fibonacci on here, you can see we retraced, we hit the 0.618 and then came back, and now kind of hovering around the 0.382. We will see where this goes. Right now, it is looking quite positive, though. On the shorter time frame, we are seeing higher lows, and of course, higher highs are being recorded as well. So are we going to see this trend continue upward or continue downward? It is still anybody's guess, of course. The 0.702 will be a critical marker, and what happens after that is going to be crucial for the direction of the rest of the crypto market. If I bring up XRP here, we can see XRP trading at about 45.6, so just over 45.5 cents. Not much to write home about here, although this trend is looking fairly positive as well, albeit XRP not gaining as much momentum as Bitcoin at this moment in time, but we know as soon as XRP moves, it moves fast, so that's something to look forward to. You know, and despite this coming out here from Novum Insights, we are still seeing some positive momentum with regards to RippleNet clients. So this from DJ Peter Vass: taxpayers can now pay in cash online with new ACI worldwide. And this is actually happening in the United States. ACI Worldwide and the Internal Revenue Service, the IRS, have expanded their partnership to offer customers a new payment option that allows them to pay their taxes online with cash. Once validated by the IRS, taxpayers who opt for the new cash option will receive a digital barcode token that they can take to any participating retail store to pay their tax, debt, and service fees in cash, according to the press release. The option is available through ACI Payments, an ACI Worldwide company. The barcode technology is a product of a partnership between ACI and Incom Payments. Vanilla Direct Payment, the two companies just released yesterday a similar payment program for customers to allow them to pay their bills such as utility, cable, insurance, and higher education in cash. And so this, to me, it sounds all great on the surface, and I do want to mention that ACI Worldwide is a Ripple partner. So this back from October 2019, ACI Worldwide deploys RippleNet solution. And this sounds all good on the surface, and I mean, ultimately it is for us XRP hodlers and those interested in the RippleNet partnerships. But at the end of the day, this is also a move to push us away from cash. Part of an agenda, in my opinion, of a global great reset, which we know is obviously occurring. So thanks so much to DJ Peter Vass here for pointing that out. Taxpayers now able to pay their taxes in cash via ACI Worldwide, which is indeed integrated with RippleNet, and that happening in the United States. I saw this from Ian Northing here. Ripple to keep its headquarters in San Francisco, guys. This coming out from Chris Larsen. So, of course, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding the Ripple SEC lawsuit, and some people were speculating that maybe Ripple might flee to Singapore or Japan or somewhere else, maybe like the UK. But Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen has told the San Francisco Chronicle that the payment solutions company is going to keep its global headquarters right there in the Golden Gate City, bucking the California exodus trend. The billionaire believes that San Francisco is the best fit for the XRP issuer from a business perspective. He says, we're committed to the city. It's got the most diversity, creativity. It's got a critical mass. Ripple continues to expand its 450 strong team in the city despite its legal troubles in the United States. And then some more information down here as to some latest developments with regards to Ripple, the company. We also got to remember that Larsen has already donated $1.7 million to Avenue Greenlight. That's a philanthropic initiative that supports hard-hit merchants in San Francisco. So Ripple obviously does have big ties to the city already, and Chris Larsen saying, there are no plans to move the headquarters. You know, this to me speaks volumes too in terms of how confident Ripple feels too about the lawsuit that's happening. So I wanted to mention this with regards to the lawsuit and Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larsen specifically. Today, a letter was filed on my behalf indicating my intent to file a motion to dismiss in response to the SEC's amended complaint against me. Simply put, the SEC's allegations are regulatory overreach. So this letter filed on behalf of Brad Garlinghouse by his lawyers. Dear Judge Torres, and I'm not going to read the full thing, guys. On behalf of the defendant, Brad Garlinghouse, we write pursuant to Section 3 of your Honor's individual practices, setting forth the arguments that Mr. Garlinghouse anticipates raising on a motion to dismiss the SEC's first amended complaint pursuant to the Fed. This case represents regulatory overreach, plain and simple. So these guys are just not having it. On December 22nd, 2020, the SEC brought this lawsuit alleging that Mr. Garlinghouse engaged in a scheme with Ripple Labs Inc. that allegedly had been taking place right under the SEC's nose since at least 2013, as they put in quotes, to continuously and unlawfully sell XRP, which transactions the SEC alleges should have been registered as securities all along under Sections 5A and C of the Securities Act. The linchpin of the SEC's case is that its recent revelation, the defendant's transaction in XRP, a digital asset used to make faster, cheaper, and more efficient payments and money transfers, are and always have been type of a security called an investment contract, despite the contrary understanding of the XRP market for more than 8 years. And of course, there is a lot of evidence to back that up. They mentioned the FinCEN argument, moreover, in 2015 and again in 2020. The Department of Justice and the Department of Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN for short, found XRP to be a virtual currency requiring Ripple to implement anti-money laundering controls generally not applicable to securities transactions, which it did and continues to do. So interesting to see that this motion was filed. Of course, they did mention the fact that in 2015 there was the FinCEN argument labeling this a currency. So that is a big part of Brad Garlinghouse, or what his lawyers are saying rather in his defense, is that, you know, these are currencies. These are not securities. So more evidence to that fact. And also, if you read down here further, guys, and I will link this in the description of the video, if you read down a little further, you can see that part of this is going to hinge on the sales of XRP in the United States. And of course, as we know, the SEC only has jurisdiction in the United States. And since XRP is available on the open market, it is going to be very, very difficult for them to prove that these sales happened only in the United States. And even if they can say that some sales happen in the United States, it's going to be very difficult to prove which sales in particular happen in the United States. Of course, they can check out exchanges. They can see, you know, if this exchange, if these two people transacted on this exchange and these two people are residents of the United States, that could be something there. However, it's going to be very tedious because we know some exchanges are open to people globally. And so to know exactly what transaction occurred between what parties and to determine whether those two parties were 100% in the United States at that point in time is going to be very tedious and very difficult. So it's looking positive for Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple. Just wanted to bring you that as well. And guys, I mentioned this a little bit this morning in this morning's video with regards to the latest bearable guy riddle. I will link that video up here if you guys haven't caught that yet. XRP Euphoria here posts this. Everyone is asking this question. Here's how a Ripple employee has answered it. And guys, we know Matt Hamilton now working at Ripple, but here's the question. So are dot connectors right now, is there more than one public ledger? And can there be different prices on the public versus private ledger? Thanks. Matt Hamilton responds, ha ha ha. I knew this was going to come up. They are going to claim to be clairvoyant now. So boom, straight from Matt Hamilton. It's very interesting to note that there are two different ledgers now, something that David Schwartz had denied back in early 2019. We're going to get to that in a sec. First, I wanted to bring up Mark Phillips' tweet here. Interesting concept, asking for people's thoughts, and he retweeted out Ross McFerdine's tweet here. Below is how I imagine Ripple is piloting successfully then CBDC's integration. XRP will be used everywhere, maybe not into the private blockchain, but it will be used to settle between entities. So he posting a screen grab here of his hypothesis of how this could work. So private and highly scalable blockchain here, the ECB, as one example, could be going through PolySign or XPool, highly secured and obfuscated liquidity pool, cipher data and or destination tag moves. So these are the transactions, public transactions on the XRPL public blockchain. And so as an example here, the Fed would be at the receiving end of this, giving us a nice visual of how this could work. And guys, I don't know if you remember, but back in early 2019, I did this video when this was a big topic. Ripple XRP, could a private ledger screw me out of my XRP millions? And here's what I had to say then, guys. I'm going to play you a clip of this video, and I'll let you know what I think about this now. Here's the video. And this tweet got a lot of traction the other day, yesterday, as a matter of fact, at Joel Katz. This is from Mr. XRP at XRP_man1, MAHN1. At Joel Katz. Okay, so tweeting out to David Schwartz here. Some seem to think there is the ledger and a hidden ledger, one retail, one institutional, that will eventually be merged together. This, to my understanding, seems ridiculous, as the protocol rules state one is valid and it's immutable. And David Schwartz goes on talking about it's hard to imagine what such a merger would look like. But he kind of geeks out a little here and talks a little bit about how it could happen and it could work if we do this and do that and the other. And so, guys, I'll link the tweet in the description. But ultimately, I was getting a lot of questions about this in yesterday's videos, because I guess this is the hot topic right now, and people were asking my opinion about it. And ultimately, could there be an institutional ledger and a retail ledger for us retail traders? So, for example, banks and businesses would be trading XRP at $589 on their shiny institutional ledger, and we would be stuck here trading XRP below $1. Well, you know, I can't really see that being a realistic outcome. The reason I say that is because okay, so we know these companies, these banks, they're holding XRP. They've been given XRP by Ripple in order to kind of facilitate transactions. So I could see temporarily the price of XRP being held down because these institutions are holding it. Okay, so they're holding the asset. And so Ripple wants to really kind of promote this. They want to promote businesses using XRapid, XRP to kind of get the full benefit out of it. So it's like an initiative for them at this point. Price is not going to move up. And I keep saying this, price will not move up until we see volume and real world adoption. And that, to see prices rise astronomically, that could take 3 to 5 years. Okay, this is a long play, guys. This isn't, oh damn, I need to pay my rent next month, I hope it goes to $589. This is seriously like money that you are locking away for the future, and I believe it will be a fruitful investment down the road. So let's get back to this for a sec. Even if institutions were trading amongst themselves on another ledger, the price of XRP, I mean, you can't just have the price be one thing and the price be another thing somewhere else. And even if it were, let's just say for sake of argument it were, you got to think, right? The more Ripple gets adopted throughout the world, the more transactions will occur and the more XRP will be needed. And so they might be using up their XRP that was gifted to them from Ripple. Maybe it's a million XRP or 100 million XRP. I don't know how much Ripple is giving each company over the counter. I'm sure based on their transaction volume, it'll be different amounts. But once they burn through that, we know Uncle David has also told us that the more transactions go through RippleNet, the higher the price of XRP has to be. So once they burn through that, once these companies are burning through that, they will need more. And Ripple is not going to give them more. Now, Ripple also has the escrow account. And I feel like the escrow is in place to kind of mitigate that price as things are going up. As we're kind of moving away from the traditional way of transactions to RippleNet, once businesses start adopting, they don't want the price to be going out of whack right away, because their clients are going to look at them and be like, well, whoa, the price was 10 cents yesterday, now it's $50. Like, I can't be doing business like this. I need to know that the price is going to be stable enough so that I can help make these transactions happen. And I have a feeling that Ripple is holding the escrow to put XRP, and so, there's this argument that, well, they can just flood the market with 1 billion XRP per month, etc. They use that XRP, I feel, to mitigate this process, to help it kind of move along smoothly. Now, we know there's only 100 billion XRP in existence, and so once this process occurs, once we start seeing
more businesses, more companies using XRP in real world situations. And once they start running out of the XRP that was gifted to them, they will have to go to the market to purchase XRP. Hence, who else holds XRP? Well, Ripple has the escrow, but that is only lasting for 60 months. The other people that hold XRP is you and I. We hold it. And we are going to trade it. And what might happen is we might have to trade it through the preferred liquidity providers that Ripple has already set in place, i.e. Bitso, Coins.ph, Bitstamp. Those are just some of them off the top of my head. Down the road, there might obviously be more, okay? But then we set the price of what we're willing to sell at. If everybody decides, well, my sell order's at $5.89, and companies obviously are going to need the XRP to keep doing business, then they will pay what the going rate is. Now, that is a theoretical that will probably not happen because my sell price might be $5.89, but Joe's sale price might be $5.88. So banks will buy up his XRP first and then have to buy mine up, so on and so forth. So we will eventually, based on the market, based on buy and sell orders, we will eventually dictate what that XRP price will be. And so this idea of this private ledger, public ledger, like it's kind of interesting, but I think at the end of the day, ultimately, there's only 100 billion XRP, and when we see real-world utility happen at the rates of, let's say, Swift's business, which is $5 trillion daily, you watch, guys, that XRP is going to be eaten up very, very quickly, and they're going to have to come to the market to buy more, and guess who's going to be selling more? You and I.
So there you guys have it. Quite a lengthy clip of me talking about this in January of 2019 when this was still just a rumor. Now, we're actually seeing two separate ledgers have been created, and with regards to price, Matt Hamilton confirms that there will not be different prices on each ledger. So these two different ledgers, they are just going to be for bank, institutional, and retail purposes. XRP price is going to be the same on each ledger. I still maintain, based on, previous David Schwartz tweets, that XRP does need to command a high price in order for transactions to occur. And so if banks are going to be using XRP, if the type of volume that we're expecting to go through XRP will be going through XRP one day, that price has to be high. And if the price is going to be the same as per Matt Hamilton, that just means that you and I will not be screwed out of our XRP millions. So hodl strong, guys. This will all be coming around the corner very, very soon. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel. We need to reach 70,000 subscribers by March 31st. I will be giving away 2 Ledger Nanos. If you are subscribed, you are eligible to win. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.